Hello, everybody. Want to make sure you guys are doing well and checking in. We're halfway through our spring break, so it's probably time we start thinking about how we're going to finish the semester. I sent out an email already with the updated calendar, updated project, and now I want to kind of show you through what you should be thinking about and how you should be planning to be successful for our last 8 weeks. So let's start with the calendar. When you get to our home page, I've updated the calendar. And so what's going to happen now again, we're going to be in our online instruction for the rest of the semester. So I have an updated calendar. It's pretty similar to what we've had already, but I want to make sure you're paying attention to the due dates assignments. And so the assignments are the same that we had before. You're going to have online homework. You're going to have your flipped homework assignments, your book post, learn checks, or all those are identified on the schedule. I think the big change that we're going to be doing for the second part is we're going to do a partial kind of online model and then partial where I run a class together. And so when we get to a virtual class, you will see there are two parts to the virtual class. You'll see part one I've allocated for the first hour to be on your own. You can do this at any time, but I really want to make sure you have a dedicated time to finish your flipped homework assignments so that when we come together, I'm answering questions. I'm not just talking for 2 hours, which I think was happening the last couple of weeks. I was just talking to blank screens on the screen, not knowing what's happening. So I really need more interaction for us to be successful, and that will be the second part of the class. So the first part used to try to get caught up on all your flipped homework and your questions on homework or whatever you need so that when we're together, I'm answering questions and explaining things, not lecturing. So that's an important piece. That's the big change, okay? First hour on your own, second hour from 9 to 10, we have our Zoom meeting instead of 2 hours. The key is that you get your flipped homework assignment done before we Zoom. Now I want to talk about those flipped homeworks. Again, for a flipped homework, you need to print out the note sheets that I sent you. Right? They're going to look like this here. For example, here's chapter 5.1. You're going to use the videos that I have sent out with the flipped homework. You'll use the videos to complete the note sheets, not just answer problems, but try to listen to them and understand like it's a lecture. So the first part is the lecture part. So instead of me talking through it, I want you to go through the videos to do that. Okay, so you'll end up completing the note sheets. If you come to the Zoom without this, then you're behind. That's, again, not being prepared for the class. I need you to try to do this, right? And that's why I've allocated that first hour so that you can get this completed. And so you have the note sheets to do that. And then again, where do you get that? That comes from our flipped homework assignments, which you have here, learn before class. Those will all be posted here. You will see 5.1 is here. The videos are inside those, right? When you get into there, take the quiz. The videos are inside. You take your time, take notes on the videos to answer the questions there, okay? And so that's what you have there. Again, there's another place that you probably should be doing your videos. I want to show you that place. That's to do your flipped homework. But in every module, you have the videos here. The video lectures are here. And so those are the ones, again, that are in the flipped homework, but you want to do them here. You want to make sure you can see I have the drop down here. You'll see all the videos that go with the lecture notes. 5.1, Part 1, 5.1, Part 2, and Part 3. And so then you would play those and complete your note sheets. That becomes, again, an important piece to do. And so that's how we're going to have to do it, or that's what we're going to do. And you're going to have to try to get those flipped homeworks done before class. So again, want to make sure you're prepared with that. And I think the last thing was the project. The project I sent is updated. It's a different project. We'll talk about that when we get started next week about what the project is. But I emailed it to you. You also have it down here in the bottom of our class here, chapter. It's a chapter presentation. We'll talk more about that as we go to it, but you'll be assigned a group to at least discuss things. And then you'll answer these questions as a group, this first part, or individually. If you don't want to, again, if you don't agree with everyone, you put your answers here, but it can be group answers. And then you have your individual responses. Make sure you take a look at the rubric there. I think that's it for now. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I do suggest you go ahead and get started. Print out, download the note sheets that I sent out, the chapter 5 through 8. You can do one at a time, and then get started on those videos. Again, you will find the videos in each of the modules here. There's the video lectures. Complete your notes, and then do your flipped homework before class. That's it. I'll see you guys next week.